The first horror movie they ever made was released in 1896. It was called
Le Manoir du Diable,
which translates to House of the Devil in English. The plot is about, you guessed it, two guys who find the house of the devil, and they get trapped inside and find the devil, and they get spooked, and there's skeletons and ghosts, and I don't know, I think there was a witch at some point, but yeah, this was the first horror movie ever made. While this is technically a horror movie, I definitely don't think it would scare people today. An older horror movie that definitely would scare people today is Psycho, which was released in 1960. Well, maybe not definitely scare. Fear is different for each person. But anyway, this movie is a lot scarier than House of the Devil. It's a lot more like modern horror, I feel like. Like, I could see this being a movie that's made today. It was definitely way ahead of its time, and the horror franchise wouldn't be what it is today without it. And even if you've never heard of it before, you've definitely seen the iconic shower scene, which is playing right now above me. Even if you haven't seen it, you've definitely heard the music from it. The music from it that plays during this scene is basically like the national anthem of horror at this point, except maybe the Jaws theme. That's the only one that I would maybe say is a little bit more iconic. Also, I have a feeling I'm going to get comments about it, but I left Jaws out of this video because I already made a review that's like fully dedicated to Jaws. So if you really want to watch that, then yeah, go watch my review of that. While this movie definitely is way ahead of its time, I wouldn't really say it's a slasher. It has Norman Bates, but I'd say that award goes to Halloween, released in 1975. This was the first slasher, and it's still one of the most iconic horror movies to this day. It introduced the world to Michael Myers and his inspirational story to hunt down and kill his sister, Laurie Strode, who I guess we didn't know was his sister at that point. Spoilers, I guess. This movie completely changed horror as a genre, like, altogether, and it led to things like the Friday the 13th films, the Texas Chainsaw films, and many more that I don't have time to list them all. After like 20 years of this, though, it got a little boring and repetitive, but lucky for you, that's where Scream released in 1996. Now, Scream is honestly probably the most influential horror movie in the entire genre. It completely changed the game after like a decade of just slasher movies and nothing else. It was just completely changed everything. It added a whole, like, it broke the fourth wall and added like a whole meta commentary on the whole thing. It had the whole ending with spoilers for this like 40-year-old movie. Not that old, like 30. But anyway, spoilers, but the big twist at the end with there being two ghost faces, that just like completely revolutionized the world. Like, even franchises that already existed, like Halloween, like they changed their later entries, like H2O, to be more like Scream. That's how influential Scream was. Now, I would sit here and go over every influential horror movie, but we'd honestly be here all day. There are, like, many. There's Alien, The Shining. I already mentioned Jaws, the Universal horror movies, The Conjuring, and, like, others that are just, like, some of my personal favorites, like Killer Clowns from Outer Space or the Banana Splits movie. And on a completely unrelated note, some dork wearing a blue light-up ghost face mask he found on Amazon released his first video, like 3 years ago today. Hey there. It's been a minute, hasn't it? Well, I just thought I'd make a video to celebrate 3 years of having a YouTube channel, announce some changes I'm planning on making, and put some changes into effect. Well, first things first, you might have already noticed that my set is different than it normally is, and that's because, I actually rearranged this whole room that I normally record in. I set that stuff up so it would look cooler in the background, because before there wasn't really anything in the background. Anyways, I thought I'd announce that I'm getting a new mask, actually. So, yeah, let's do that. Time for an epic transformation scene. Wait a minute. Who are you? I don't know, I guess I'm just... What am I doing? I don't know, I guess I'm just some water bottle guy or something, I don't know. Wow. Let's get back to the mask transformation then. Yay. Oh, his name's Water Bottle, by the way. Or Water Sprayer, or whatever, I'll think of it later. Anyway, wasn't I, like, in the middle of something? Yep, that's me. I look pretty cool if you ask me. But, yeah, you might be wondering what this black cord coming out of my neck is. Well, I got a microphone. And for people who can't hear the difference, this is me without the microphone. And this is me with the microphone. Oh, come on, now what? Can at least one person enter my house normally? Whoa. Are you an angel? No. I'm a demon. And I've come to curse you for the rest of your life. For murdering people or something. Oh, what about us? You guys too, for affiliation. Well, what is this curse anyway? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. You three, for the rest of your lives, will forever have the ability to not die. Which means you're gonna live forever. And ever, and ever. And ever, and ever, and ever. That's right. No matter how many times you die, you're always gonna come back. So you might as well not even try. That doesn't sound so bad. My only two friends are also gonna be immortal, so... Well, I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Now every time you die it'll hurt twice as bad as it would normally. Even a mere stubbing of the toe could result in a death for you, honestly. So, yeah, there's that too. Well, I have other places to be. I gotta go curse some more people tonight. Bye. Oh. Oh my gosh. Where is he? Bonnie, get out here. Whatever, he'll show up eventually. Yeah, folks, sorry about that whole, like, the second half of the video. I got a little sidetracked there. I just wanted to say, yeah, I have plans for the future, and, look out for a review of John Carpenter's The Thing coming out soon. And I got a Willy Wonka parody in the works, and I'm working on this thing called a reviewless skits, because most YouTubers have these things called skitless reviews where they like just review movies. But I'm gonna do this thing called the reviewless skits, where I only do skits with no review. I think that's about it. Thanks for watching. I need to go lie down now.